we'll start off with what happened last time. You managed to deal with the cult of the dead three that were in the bathhouse. While there, you found Mortlock Vanthamper being attacked by his own minions. He tells you that essentially his family is trying to deal with all these refugees coming in by killing them. They're specifically targeting the Knights of the Elturel. So that would include Hell Riders and what are those guys called? Champions of the Companion? Yeah, those guys. And his two brothers and his mother are all involved in it. So we have Amric Vanthamper, Thirstwell Vanthamper, and Thelmara Vanthamper, all involved in this. But before you were going to go deal with them, if you are, I'm not saying you are going to, but you decided to go and turn in your badges, essentially, I guess. First, you went over to the reading. You went to Insight Park, where you got a reading from the reading tree. Which gave a very graphic image of an angel being bound and being sworn to a devil's contract. Now you said you were going to go speak with Captain Zodge to turn in to get the reward from him.
I think there was a dude we were gonna seal along the way. I think the guy that we saved.
Yeah, we were gonna go collect our reward.
Oh, yes.
Clem Jasso at the Bison Brewery.
Before we do that, I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself. And I would like to spend the sorcery points to make it an all-day event for me.
Smart.
Okay, which order did you want to do those things in?
I think we were planning to go collect the reward first and then go to Zodge. Hook.
Yeah, Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
Okay, so you can head over to the Bison Brewery.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Which I do not have marked, but it doesn't really matter. You arrive at the Bison Brewery, where you notice a yeasty aroma permeating from the building. Out front, you see a sign hanging above the door. It has a picture of just an ale mug. Very simple.
I make my way in and look for the dude.
Takari's gonna kind of hang out outside first until everybody else goes in.
I'm gonna follow Aragoth.
Nigel also hangs out outside with the Takari.
Yeah, Ruin will go inside.
I forget the guy's name. I just heard it like 3 minutes ago.
His name is
Clem
Jasso.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking around, see if I find him in the bar or in the brewery.
You walk around a bit, and you see him. He is on his feet, though in a limp. He notices you approach him.
Ergolf just walks up and he says, Clem, glad you're doing better, I think.
Oh, yes. Yesterday was such a dreary experience. It is so good to be back here at the brewery. Now, come with me to my office and I will give you the reward that my father wished for you to have.
I go ahead and follow him.
I follow along as well.
Ruin will as well.
He brings you into his nearby office, where you see a bag of gold sitting on the table. And next to it, you see a strangely shaped, container next to it.
It seems strange to me.
Sorry, what'd you say?
It seems strange to me, the container. I'm gonna go ahead and ask him about it.
Yes, this is actually what drives this brewery. It was handed down to us from the Jessel family, from my forefathers. Seeing as how my own siblings wish me dead, I suppose it'd be better for you to have it rather than them.
What, this strange container?
The container is in a hook shape with gold trimmings at the mouth and at the point to the back. And you can see inside is a glass. You see ale swishing around it.
Belgara's gonna lift it and kind of look very closely at it and say, what does it do?
It produces endless ale, as much as you wish. We have been keeping this a secret for many years, and no one has been the wiser.
What about your business?
If I was to stay here, my siblings would kill me. So, it is better for you to have it than I.
Belgara smirks and tucks it in her robe and says, I believe I know just the person who would appreciate this. And then she lifts up the gold and says, is this for us as well?
Yes, 500 gold pieces.
She nods to him and says, thank you very kindly. I hope you have been well since you've returned. Nothing out of the usual has happened to you?
No, my siblings do not think I survived the experience. I'll be leaving when I'm allowed to.
Speaking of that experience, what do you know about the that dungeon you're in? Did you hear anything interesting that we might want to know?
Unfortunately, no. They kept me locked away for most of the time, except for when meetings were to occur.
Is there anything else we can do to help you?
No, I plan to leave soon and travel around the world, see different things.
Probably in your best interest.
Ergoth remembers that he handed him his badge, and he's gonna go ahead and ask him to see if he can get it back.
Sorry, what do you want to do?
I handed him my my Flaming Fist badge so that he can get to where he was going safely.
Ah, thank you. I'm sure the Flaming Fist will not bother me now.
Or would you be able to return that to me?
I will send someone to give it to you when the time is right.
All right, fair enough. I'm not too interested in getting it back, so might be more used to you than us. Thank you for the reward. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Be careful in the city. I hope you do get to leave soon.
Thank you, and you as well.
I guess we should take our leave now. Come on, let's go. And Belgara leaves and walks back out of the brewery.
Same.
On his way out, Ruin will turn to the guy and say, "May Umberly keep over and watch you." And then he turns and walks out.
Once she's outside, Belgara's going to approach Nigel and pull... I'm assuming it's kind of like a drinking horn in the way that you described it.
I'll just tell you what it is. It is a decanter of endless water, but it is actually of ale instead of water.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. She's going to hand the decanter down to Nigel and says, I know you're very concerned about our reward, and I think this reward suits you quite well, darling. And she hands him over the decanter and explains to him that it's just basically an unending well of ale.
Okay, so Nigel, there's a gleam in his eye. He says, "This is really quite incredible. Thank you." And sorry, he pours a big gulp in his mouth.
Awesome.
While he's pouring it, I say we also all each got 100 gold for our reward.
Yeah,
assuming we're dividing it evenly.
I was just getting ready to divide that. Yeah. She also goes ahead and doles out 100 to each of her companions.
Takari does like a little jump for joy. She's got a great vertical leap.
So the decanter is a magical item. Just look up decanter of endless water and just theme it as ale instead of water.
Nigel never has to be sober again.
Good for him, honestly.
Right? I feel like that's a gnome's dream.
Yeah, I feel like that's my dream. Like
you're talking about like your personal dream, right?
Yeah, as a character, yeah, 100%.
This has very endless, business potential. So
that's why they were using it as a brewery.
Maybe we should start a bar.
Maybe. Duro, how was the ale that I drank? How tasty was it?
It's very tasty. I don't know what ale tastes like, so I can't describe it to you.
Wow. Okay.
Hoppy.
Like an old English 40.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
A brass monkey.
It's like an old English 40 that Aragoth's been drinking out of a shoe. Fucking cannon.
Multiple generations could have a business running with it.
Duro, you said it was called a decanter of what exactly?
Endless water, but it's being flavored as ale instead. So if you go to on the right side, there's the compendium. It should be in there.
Yes, I found it. Thank you.
Okay, so you're planning on going to speak with Captain Zaj now?
Yeah, Ruin would like to remind you guys that if we're done playing with your new toy, we have business.
To Zaj then.
Yeah, Nigel holds it up and asks, "Would anyone like a drink?"
Takari raises her hand, immediately reaches out to take a drink of it before they head off to see Captain Hunk.
Flat stare from Ruin.
Yes, wandering. Yeah, Belgara will partake in a swig with the group.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Aragoth is actually kind of making his way towards the towards Zodge's location while you guys are drinking.
Ruin will go with you because I have no interest.
Party poopers.
Plan the party after we get the situation settled.
The party makes their way to Basilisk Gate. But on the way, Bagara, you notice two commoners standing outside a shop. And as you're passing, they give you a very intense stare.
Hmm.
Who are they staring at? Anybody in particular, or all of us as a group?
At Bagara.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I would like to cast Detect Thoughts. Would they be close enough to me from where we're at?
Yes.
Oh, right. I just want to
Plus
probe
one.
for the surface thoughts because I don't. Sorry, Loretta just springboarded off my lap like an asshole. I don't want them to know that I'm casting this or that I'm probing their mind. So I'm just looking at surface thoughts, and I'm gonna go from the first one to the second one, and that's it. I don't want to wisdom save and go any deeper than that.
One of them is thinking, that is the one Master spoke of. And the other is thinking, we move when they pass.
And we're like in the middle of public, right?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone's together as a group, right? We're all standing pretty close. Oops, sorry, I
Yeah.
just smacked my mic. So I'm going to like hurriedly whisper, the two over there, they're watching us. There's an attack, I believe, about to happen. I can hear their thoughts. And I try to say it like really, really quietly and kind of like move my hair in front of my face to like, so they can't see that I'm speaking.
Aragoth is going to take point when he hears this.
Okay, so are you guys gonna keep walking then?
I'm walking in front of the group, but I'm like kind of keeping my eye on them.
What's around us right now?
You are in an open street. There are different alleyways you could go into.
Are there any like vendors around us or anything like that, or is it just like a street? Like, are there any buildings of like shops or services of any kind?
So there's a mix of shops and residential buildings.
And have we passed the pair, or are they like a little bit ahead of us?
If you kept walking, then you have walked past them.
Yeah, Ergol's intention is to basically be between the pair and the group as they walk.
Takari's she's gonna kind of, as casually as she can, slip off into an alleyway. And can I roll to go into stealth?
Yes.
As Ruin's walking with his trident, which is his holy symbol, he's just going to start smashing the butt of it onto the ground extra loud as he walks. Nice roll, Takari.
Damn, yeah, very good roll.
Very sneaky. Takari's gonna want to go into the shadowest of shadowy alleyways and kind of wait. She's just gonna slip off, like nobody really notices her moving away.
So as you turn a corner into the alleyway, you find yourself face to face with a I guess a thug-looking man, similar in garb to the cultists that you saw before, but do not have their markings. It looks very similar to what they would wear, but just no markings.
Okay. Takari goes, "Oh shit," but relatively quietly. She doesn't want to alert the rest of the group. She thinks that she can handle this on her own, and pulls out her dagger.
So Nigel would have snuck off in this scenario as well, when Takari was also sneaking off too, and would notice what's happening here and pretend to be very drunk and kind of insinuate himself into this confrontation that looks like it's about to take place, perhaps. I don't really know if it is.
Ergol, at this point, would have turned around to keep the two thugs that were eyeing us up, and I'm guessing he'd noticed that Takari's not there with the group anymore. I suppose Nigel as well, and he's gonna look to Belgara and Ruin, and kind of have like an alert stance.
Ruin mutters under his breath, "This seems like a good place to slay stupid people."
The two that you passed have already begun following you. And as you continue walking down the street, you see three Okay, so you see two hooded figures and another thug that appears to be one of the cultists, not in their cultist garb, but in similar garb.
Are we still dressed in our robes? Our cultist robes?
Takari wouldn't be.
No way.
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I just look. Alright, so there's two guys. Well, assuming that I'm facing towards the two guys, there's two guys that way, and then there's two guys behind us. Okay, here, cool.
Easier to see than describe.
As Belgara notices that there's kind of like no real getting out of this right now, I'm gonna go ahead and probe deeper into the first cultist's mind to see if I can figure out who his master is. So he would need to make a wisdom saving throw with a DC of 13. And he'll also know that I'm probing his mind at this point, whether he saves or fails.
Okay.
Aragoth looks to Ruin and he says, "Hey, do you mind doing that little thunder thing to these guys over here?" And he's gonna point to, how do I do a line?
I think it's the little paintbrush, and then you drag from your whatever point you want to drag from.
Yeah. I saw your ping.
Okay, so Belgara, you delve deeper into his mind, and you are able to discern that his master is Thirstwell Vanthemper.
Do I know that name? That's not the main guy, right?
You would. So he is the older brother of Mortlock Vanthemper, who was the one who sent to have his own cultists kill Mortlock.
Okay. I guess it's not gonna be a surprise at this point if I like want to just throw a fireball at one of them or firebolt.
Nope, you guys are well aware of each other, and they draw their weapons.
I shout out to the party they're working for Vanthemper.
I know that name.
Ruin just mutters an aside to Aragoth that the spell he was thinking of, I have to be adjacent to people to work that.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa, what is that initiative roll? I never roll good initiatives.
That's really nice.
That's gonna be my one good roll of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on now, change that attitude right now.
Right?
Come the fuck on, you quitter.
Why does my initiative say 19? I rolled a 6.
It says 6 for me.
Yeah, it shows 19 for me too.
That's weird.
Jiro, before we get started, is that a roof right next to Takari?
Yes, so up here is roof.
Yeah.
You could jump up here if you wish,
Yeah. Okay.
but there's also this guy up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. I see you.
Yeah, Aragoth,
Okay, I
looks like
refreshed
we're
it,
on,
it's fixed.
looks like we're on there twice, yeah. I was just gonna say to do that.
Yeah, I'm on there twice. Should I refresh?
Oh, that's weird. Okay, tell me what your initiatives are.
Mine's 19.
Minus 6.
Mine should be 8.
13 for Ruin.
Nigel's is 16.
I'm not sure what happened there. But it looks like everything's fixed.
I see Takari on there twice too.
Do you want me to refresh?
Aragoth looks around and he's like, "Damn, I didn't get to buy a shield yet."
Hers is 6.
Okay. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe I didn't clear it from last time.
Oh.
But everything should be good now.
Yeah, it's right now. I'm on there only once. You guys couldn't take 2 of me, could you?
One sometimes is too much.
I know.
Yeah, I
But-
see. I'm still
But
seeing
honestly,
2. I'm gonna
it's better
refresh.
that way, so.
Okay, Belgara, go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I was refreshing. It didn't fix it, so whatever. I am going to cast Firebolt at red-green.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Big old JK?
Jesus.
Did you want to move your crab somewhere else?
No, he's fine there. Okay.
I'm gonna move back to here.
Alright. Seeing as... I forget what your crab's name is.
Reginald. His name is
Okay,
Reginald.
sorry. Seeing as Reginald's the only one in range, he'll move up there and attack.
Better leave Reginald alone.
God.
He's a good boy.
Reginald's carapace is too thick for his dagger.
Damn right it is.
It is Reginald's turn.
Okay.
Or sorry, Nigel, sorry.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I
I
sure
was
I say
doing.
Reginald.
I was just doing what you were telling me to do.
That's Nigel.
That's okay. Reginald and I we look very similar. So, all right. Nigel's gonna move. He says, "Oh, he's gonna put on like a really bad fake, like I don't know, British accent." So, "Oh, what's all this then? We maybe we should talk about this over a pint, eh?" And then he pulls out his decanter, his newly acquired decanter, and whispers to it, "Geyser." It takes aim at green.
Okay.
One moment.
So they need to make a strength saving throw.
Correct. Yeah, DC 13.
Okay, so it will take 1d4 bludgeoning and fall prone. Your decanter sprays the cultist
In ale.
in ale, knocking them over.
Nigel laughs hysterically at this idiot. He's blown back, I think it's 30 feet or 15 feet. And then Nigel's going to hide.
So that's if you target an item or an object, I mean, if you want to push it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Correct. So he's just not prone.
Yeah, he is just not prone. It is Purple's turn, moves up.
Uh-oh.
I didn't change where these were. I just put you guys down. Okay. So Purple's gonna run up and try to stab you with his dagger. And they will for 4 damage. Sorry, that was one Ergoth.
Yep. Argov takes the hit and is thinking to himself he really needs to get that shield.
Orange will run up and attack Ruin with his dagger.
That hits.
Okay. Now it is Green's turn, who will stand up and move 10 feet.
Doesn't getting up from prone consume all of your movement?
Let me see. I can't remember if it's...
I think it's half, but I don't remember for sure either.
So it's half your movement speed to stand up. Okay, so they will use their spear to stab Takari. Okay, it's that first one, not the second one.
Oh, great.
Yeah, the first one. Accidentally clicked twice.
Doesn't matter if they both hit.
Well, you're saving yourself 7
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
It is
Very good.
Ruin's turn.
Ruin is going to cast Thunderwave on these two right in front or right behind myself and Aragoth. And I'm going to use Channel Divinity on it to maximize the damage. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Damage will be 16 or 8 if they save.
Is it 2 in front and the one behind?
Nope, I can't reach that guy with the cube.
Okay.
Unless I hit all my own guys too.
And what's the saving throw?
It's a Constitution 13.
Okay, looks like they both save, but
Yep, so-
take heavy damage.
So 8 damage. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, red, blue will come and attack Nigel.
Nigel or Reginald?
Reginald. I don't know why. Okay. Let's call him Mr. Krabs from now on.
Okay.
What?
I guess that's fine.
Aristocrabs. That's the best.
Oh, that's good.
Why didn't you think of that, Bones?
Because I love Reginald, because there's a meme. Was that the attack on Reginald?
Yes, 3 damage.
Fantastic.
So it'll be Red's turn, who will use magic to attack Aragoth. And it hits the ground in front of Aragoth. It is Aragoth's turn.
Alright, these boxes over here, are they elevated?
Yes, you can go up those.
Alright, I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself as a bonus action. Just gonna give myself advantage on one weapon attack, which I'm going to actually use my sickle. I'll attack purple with my sickle with advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Your sickle cuts a cultist and he falls over dead.
Oh, okay. That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
alright. And then my Zephyr Strike has given me an extra 30 feet of movement, I believe. Let me make sure.
Yes.
So I don't provoke opportunity attack. I'm gonna take. Well, actually, I can do 2-weapon fighting. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack orange first with my second attack. My other hand will have my dagger.
Your offhand would use your bonus action, which you've used to cast your Zephyr
Okay.
Strike.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna use my movement to hop up the to the boxes. Right there. And that's okay. Yeah, and the Zephyr Strike dealt an extra 1d8 force, but he's dead, so it's all good. That's my turn.
Okay. Blue up here will cast a spell attack on Belgara.
Oh!
It hits your mage armor, which absorbs the attack.
Yeah!
Heck yeah.
It is Takari's turn.
Takari's gonna go ahead and stab at green. Hey, Duro, I do have a question before I roll. So for my hunter's mark, I can use that now, right?
Yes.
And
as a
then-
bonus action.
Right, and then for that, does that once that starts, is that just for the weapon that I started with?
No, you can change
Okay.
weapons.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and do I need to roll hunter's mark first?
So you'll cast Hunter's Mark first, then do your attack.
All right, she's gonna cast hunter's mark and then start with the dagger. Oh, yes, that's a nat 20.
Nice. Okay, so
For I don't know if I've gotten a nat 20 in this game yet.
you'll deal double damage. So you'll roll 2 dice for your dagger, and then roll another Hunter's Mark damage.
Okay, what am I rolling then for? Am I just rolling the d4 twice?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just rolling for damage twice.
Yes, but your modifier is only counted once.
Right. Okay. Oh, did I do it right?
So you roll another one.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then roll my
Okay.
hunter's mark.
Yep, Hunter's Mark again. Okay, so that will be
11. No. 12.
12 damage.
It's a,
Good hit.
it's a gruesome dagger strike.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Okay, Pink will attack Ruin
Perfect.
with her spear.
Oh, I didn't do Reginald.
Oh, go ahead. Go do Reginald.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I forgot to tell you.
All right, Reginald's going for red green. And Reginald is also very OP today.
Okay, Reginald has red green in his grasp.
He ain't letting go.
Dang.
And then Ruin will take 4 damage from the
Yep.
spear.
Got it.
And it's Ruin's turn.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Wait a minute, didn't Ruin already go?
No, I got attacked.
Yeah, Ruin got attacked.
Oh, I see him twice on the turn order.
Yeah, I'm still on the turn order twice on mine too.
Oh, you are. That's weird. I think so. It wouldn't be your turn now because you technically already went. 'Cause
Yeah.
your initiative is supposed to be 13.
Yeah, I went last. So I was last on the initiative turn
Gotcha.
order, so it'd be Belgara first.
Perfect.
Okay, that was weird. All right, Lagarde, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to try to get orange with a fire bolt.
Nice.
Finally. You. Woohoo.
You catch Orange's clothing on fire, which sets the rest of it on fire.
LOL. Better luck next time, noob.
It's fantastic. I love when stuff like that happens.
Toasty.
Okay, so Red Green does not like being held by Reginald, so he will stab Reginald.
Well, that's really rude because Reginald just wants to hug him. Well,
He's not able to get a good leverage to stab him. It is Nigel's turn.
Okay. Let me see how far I am from this guy. Perfect. Okay. So Nigel is going to open his decanter again and hit red blue and try to knock him prone. It's a DC 13 strength save. Darn.
He's been hit by a decanter of ale before, it appears.
He knows how to hold
College.
his ale.
He was in a frat. Nigel's gonna hide in the bush over here, use his cunning action, and hide.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Yes, roll for your stealth because you want to be stealthy while you're in there. Okay, so Green will again attack Takari with a spear.
oh, thank
Takari
God.
awakens her animalistic spirit and dodges the spear gracefully.
Yeah, gracefully.
It is Ruin's turn.
Ruin takes his trident in his hand and slams it into the ground, and you hear a loud ringing noise. He's going to cast Shatter right in between all of us. Constitution saving throw. Crab has to roll 2.
What? The crab has to roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yep. I
Ah,
can't target this.
So he's using an Aaron effect spell, which unfortunately.
Wow, could
That's
those
what
rolls
I'm-
be any worse? That's 2 1s and a 7 on the damage. It's 3d8 for 9. That's painful.
what am I rolling? What actual dice am I rolling for Reginald?
Constitution.
20-sided.
Okay, so Reginald will take. Is it full damage? Is it full or half damage?
It is, yep.
Okay, Reginald will take the full damage of 9. And then everyone else. Oh, okay, so red green actually is blown away by this thunderous spell.
He hit his head on a rock on the way down.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, seeing as Ruin has made known they are spellcaster, red blue will attack Ruin.
Roger that.
With a dagger.
That will not hit.
Okay, Ruin blocks the dagger with his shield. Red will attack Ergoth.
I'm all the way over here, though.
Yeah, but you're all the way over there, which is why you're being targeted.
That'll hit.
Yes, for 11 damage.
Ouch.
It is Ergoth's turn.
Okay, I was gonna help out Ruin, but I think that range guy is a problem. 65 feet. And you said potions are a bonus action, right?
Yes. And don't forget you have potions.
Yeah,
Potions.
I have one. I'm gonna risk it and do oh wait, no, he's not within 30 feet, so I can't do Planar Warrior. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm gonna use a Ensnaring Strike. So that's gonna deal 1 extra damage when I attack with my bow.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna attack red, the dude that hit me. That's a concentration spell up to 1 minute. I meant to post the description, sorry.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack my longbow. Alright.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
So the bow hits, and then I believe he has to make a strength saving throw or be restrained until the spell ends. So that's gonna be a total of 6 damage with the ensnaring strike as the vines wrap around him.
Okay, nice. So, blue will again attack Lagara. You see a green claw shoot from his hand, and it will once again be absorbed by the mage armor.
I smirk back.
It is Takari's turn.
Takari glances back to check on Reginald and see that he's taken some damage and is visibly upset by this. She concentrates all that anger into her dagger and goes to stab at Green again. Damn right she is.
Nice.
Takari's got the hits today. Eight damage. Okay, so Pink will strike at Ruin.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
to be Reginald again.
I just remembered.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Go ahead.
Reginald's gonna go for blue red or red blue. Oof.
Reginald's going to miss. Okay, so Pink, like I said, is going to attack Ruin with a spear.
Okay. Yep.
Ruin is going to be stabbed by said spear. How much health do you have, Ruin?
5 left.
Okay, 5 in a dream. Vagara?
Yep.
I am going to hit blue with a firebolt this time since they seem to not want to get off my dick about it. And I shout, "Oh, just repaying the favor, darling." Oh man, it almost landed on 7.
That would have been so
Yeah,
good.
Ah!
it is Nigel's turn.
Just so you're aware, Duro, I think a red had to do a saving throw for the vines to be
Red.
restrained.
Okay.
Strength saving throw.
Okay, he is restrained.
Yeah, like the tail of the arrow just like explodes and it wraps around him.
Yeah, I thought he was restrained already, but had to stay to get loose. But anyways, it's Nigel's turn.
How is red blue looking there?
He has taken a hit, though he is still ready to fight.
Nigel calls out really quickly. Takari, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Takari looks over to Nigel and points over to Ruin. Help Ruin.
So Nigel takes that cue and he tries to cast a Tasha's Hideous Laughter on red blue. One moment. My DC save is so he's got to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. I believe my DC save is one moment. Should be intelligence. Should be a 14.
Is it? It's a wisdom saving throw. The cultist falls to the floor and begins laughing uncontrollably.
Nigel goes, yes!
What does that do? What does Tasha's Hideous Laughter do? Does he just they basically like forfeit a turn or something?
They become incapacitated and they just keep laughing until they save.
That's pretty cool.
They fall prone, and yeah, they can't do anything, basically, for a while.
It is Green's turn. Will once again attack Takari. Inner ammo again coming out for Takari.
She's just flailing uncontrollably, but it's working somehow.
It's graceful. Duro said it was graceful.
It is Ruin's turn.
I'm going to cast a heal. For 15. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. It is Red Blue's turn, who will attack Ruin with his dagger. And
Red Blue is incapacitated.
Oh, you're right. Well, anyways, it didn't hit. Good call there, though.
Does he have to save for the wisdom throw on his turn?
Yes.
Okay. Red will also have to do another strength saving throw for the ensnaring strike.
Okay. Looks like Red Blue does save though. Does Red take continual damage?
Yeah, if he doesn't save, if he doesn't break divines, he takes another d6.
Okay, looks like they will save.
Damn.
And they will attack Ergoth. Hits a box in front of you and misses. It is Ergoth's turn.
Alright. I was hoping I could deal some extra damage with that snare, but I'm gonna do a planar warrior strike on Red. So, bow attack. Ooh.
Nice.
Then bonus action planar warrior.
Okay.
That is force damage. Holy crap.
On Red?
Yep. And then another, I don't know if the planar warrior gets, I don't do double damage on that, right? That's just the bow attack.
I believe it's double damage for all damage rolls.
Okay, so planar warrior, it gives me another 1d8 force damage. It didn't double
Okay. So your arrow hits the cultist and you see them just fly off the rooftop
Yeah, the arrow is just like,
out of sight.
when Aragov shoots the arrow, his string actually like follows, like it like sends a wave that follows the arrow and hits him again. It's just like a concussive blast from the actual bowstring.
Okay. Once again, we're going to be using blue to attack Belgara.
Oh boy.
They can try.
Oh. Oh, my body. Oh.
Your soft body.
I shouldn't have talked shit.
I wanted to use my movement. I'm sorry.
Talk shit, you get hit.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
It is Takari's turn.
Takari looks at Green and she says, "Please just die already. I'm trying to help my friends." And then she stabs at him again.
Roll your... Oh, Hunter's Mark. Okay. Your dagger's doing some pretty good damage.
Yeah, no shit. Holy crap.
You guys still standing though.
It's incredible, though.
She looks at him and she goes, "Why won't you die?" And then Reginald's gonna go for he's gonna go for pink this time. Well, can he go for pink?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna go for pink.
Okay, you're going to pinch Pink.
Pinch, pinch.
Okay, now that you have Pink pinched, she will try to attack Reginald to be set free.
Good luck. Fuck.
Ouch.
That's Reginald dead.
Oh no.
Poor Reginald. He was too young.
Takari screams.
It is Belgara's turn.
I'm gonna shoot at blue again with another firebolt. I am pissed. Jesus. Just chipping away.
Wouldn't want to get you mad.
God damn it. Get fucked.
It is Nigel's turn.
Nigel's gonna shoot a bow, or shoot an arrow at red blue. Should be with sneak attack.
Yep. You should have a sneak attack button you can just press.
I don't know where it's at. I know it's a 2d6 though, so.
It's where your items are, where your weapons are. It'll say sneak attack.
Ah, okay, I'll get to it next time. I think actually since I'm at level 3, it might be at 3d6.
So that's it has your bow and your sneak attack damage combined. Go ahead and roll it so then you have it in this roll.
Well, there's the 2d6, so 16.
Okay. You hit red blue in the chest and they fall over.
Yes.
Green will attack Takari with a spear.
Oof.
Takari would be hit with the spear for 8 damage. It is Ruin's turn.
Ruin's going to cast Toll the Dead on Pink.
Okay. That's a cantrip, so go ahead. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Okay, we'll take 5 damage.
That's my turn.
It is Ergo's turn.
Okay, I'm seeing how pissed off Belgara is at blue. So I'm going to... I'm just going to attack him from where I'm at right now with just a bow. Sorry, I exited out. I gotta get my character sheet back up. Just a bow strike, no planar warrior. Wah wah.
That will still hit.
Okay, cool. 10 piercing.
You see the man being hit by the arrow and crumples down behind the roof and disappears from your view.
Sweet. I bonus action. I'm gonna say cheers and take my potion.
It is Takari's turn.
It's what is it? 1d what plus what?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Takari at this point is just hysterical, and with that is just slashing and hacking at Green as best as she can, as tears run down her face.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that Hunter's Mark. Does that hit, Duro?
The cultist blocks your dagger.
Sorry, that's my health. 5 plus 2, right?
Yes. Yep, 5 plus 2. Pink will attack Ruin with a spear. Again.
That will miss.
It is Bilgara's turn.
I see Takari in full panic mode and tears, and this upsets me even more, and I shoot a firebolt at Green.
Nice.
Get off my daughter!
Oh.
My baby!
My baby!
Green
Fine.
cannot withstand the intense heat from the fireball.
Did I burn his clothes off?
Yeah, if you want to.
Woo! Yes, I do.
Does Green have a shield that I can steal?
Yes.
I might want that.
Okay, it is Nigel's turn.
Nigel heroically pops out of the bush and says, "As you can see, you're the only villain left. I think. Do you surrender?"
She spits on the ground at such a preposterous proclamation.
Then Nigel will fire an arrow again. And says, "Oh shit." Whips it.
It is Ruin's turn.
Toll the dead again.
Killer dead, Ruin.
Just can't roll damage worth of crap tonight.
Well, at least you're hitting.
Yep, I'll take it.
It is Ergoth's turn.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh, wait, I can't. Hold on a second. Alright, I'll just shoot pink with, Planar Warrior. Attack with the bow first. Wait, I'm sorry. I just realized that I can use, I can use Zephyr Strike again, I believe. I have one spell slot left. So I'll do that. That'll be my, bonus action. So I'm giving myself advantage on an attack. Oof.
Unfortunately, your attack will not hit.
Neither of them do. Okay, I have 60 feet of movement, so I'm gonna move up to Takari.
Okay, it is Takari's turn.
Takari turns and wipes some tears away from her face as she looks Pink down. She readies her bow, and she whispers a quiet prayer that it hits true.
It will hit true. You can put your hunter's mark on them too.
Absolutely.
The cultist will disengage.
Opportunity
Yeah.
attack for Ruin?
They use the disengage action,
Oh, right,
which does not provoke attacks of opportunity. It is Belgara's turn.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna, just get him in his little booty with trusty old firebolt. I'm trying to waste my good spells on these goons.
your firebolt will hit the side of the building.
Oops. Hope I don't light it on fire. Maybe.
Nigel's turn.
Uh,
Nigel says, "Not so fast." He runs down here and he casts sleep on him.
Okay, they are asleep. Since there's no, I don't believe there's any rules associated with it.
No, it's a 5d6, and if their remaining HP does not match that 5d8 rather.
Okay.
Then
Go ahead and roll the 5d8. Just so I'm correct in that they are asleep. They're actually not asleep with that roll.
the sleep deal damage? What
Wow.
are those? What are those D8?
So it is all creatures within 20 feet. They, so you roll the 5d8, and then you add up the total hit points remaining from the group, and whoever's in there will fall asleep if they, if there's enough a roll for that.
Okay,
If
cool.
that makes sense. But unfortunately, Pink was not hit very often.
Okay, how did your points of inspiration work? Was it for attack rolls, spell rolls, saving?
It is attack rolls and saving throws that you make.
And not spell. Okay, got it. So I couldn't use my point of inspiration in this instance.
No, because there's no, because of the way that sleep is written, you would not be able to, because they're not saving against anything.
Okay.
It is Ruin's turn.
Ruin's going to move to there and cast Toll the Dead.
Death him, Ruin.
Kill him dead.
They're not dying. It is Ergo's turn.
Longbow planar warrior.
This dude is a cockroach.
Seriously.
Anybody got any raid?
Right?
I assume that hits.
Pink was the one that
Yes.
killed
Roll
Reginald,
for
right?
damage.
And another D8 force. 5 total.
Yeah, I think it was Dakari.
Mm-mm.
It is Dakari's turn.
Am I in range for a longbow?
Yes.
This one's for Reginald, baby. That doesn't hit, does it?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it.
Wow, did the truth of your feelings for Reginald come out?
No, I love Reginald.
I see how it is, Takari.
Okay, realizing that they can't leave, Pink will attack Ruin.
Perfect.
Okay, they will not hit. It is Belgara's turn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try to go get little Pink with another fireball. Just catch on fire, you little dummy. Damn
I
it.
didn't use my movement on my turn. 1 second, sorry.
It is Nigel's turn.
Nigel's going to move closer and shoot an arrow. Actually, you know what? Nigel's going to get up close for combat this time. I'm sorry, that's actually out of range. So Nigel's going to shoot an arrow.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Critical.
Hey.
Nice.
So I guess that would be 18. And then he's gonna take sneak attack damage too.
So you'll double the sneak attack damage too.
So I guess I nuke him.
Yeah.
You,
I,
yeah, you can explain how you do it.
I would like to shoot him non-lethally, like in the leg or something, so he doesn't die, so we can interrogate him.
Just blow both of his kneecaps out and he falls over, but he's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Nigel shoots him through the kneecap. He was an adventurer, but he's no longer an adventurer.
Okay.
Has it been more than 10 rounds? Would I still have my detect thoughts up?
Oh, I believe it's my turn next, Missy.
Technically, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him.
Oh boy.
So, can Nigel use a bonus action here and say, let's keep him alive for interrogation? We could torture him further. And it gives kind of like a maniacal look to Ruin, hoping that will dissuade him from killing him right away.
Good luck. I stab as hard as I can.
I think talking's a free action, right?
Yeah, it's a free action, but it doesn't look like everyone's persuaded.
Right.
But we'll plunge his trident into the cultist.
And then Ruin will stand up, turn around, look at Nigel and say, he killed the crab.
You're right. He killed the crab.
Yeah, and
Nigel's very disappointed.
the last cultist we tried to get information from, he wasn't very informative, so let's not waste our time with them anymore if we can.
I'm not just going to search this corpse first.
Takari is shattered. Absolutely just more devastated than anyone should ever be
Oh, God.
devastated over a crab.
Belgara's going to come up to Kari and just kind of like wrap her arms around her and like pull her into a really like big hug. And just like not, she's still very stoic about it, but she's just kind of like holding her and like patting her back.
Takari doesn't really understand what hugging is, so her arms just like kind of dangle at her side. But she just sobs, just uncontrollably sobs.
Aragoth walks by and he says, "You'll get Reggie back," as he like tosses her hair and then he tries to get that shield off this dead cultist right here.
Ruin would like to survey the health of his party members. Does anybody look like they're on death's door or really bad?
I'm at like half health. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm at half health as well.
I'll manage with what I got.
Good.
Okay, Nigel looked through that cultist and found a note.
I'm searching this cultist as well. Do I do any checks?
You find 4 silver.
Do I get his shield?
Yeah, you can take the shield too.
Sweet.
So, Nigel, you can read that note aloud if you wish, or keep it to yourself, whichever you wish.
Is it titled A Mysterious Note?
Yes.
So Nigel will read it and then pass it along to the party, so it's shared amongst everyone. They want to read it.
How do I add items to my Roll20 sheet? What do I click? Actually, sorry, I
Okay.
can do it manually.
I will share it with everyone. Okay, here's what it says. A group has begun meddling into our affairs. Deal with them before it all goes up in smoke. Be careful of the human. She is well known with the Trier as someone who cannot be trusted.
Nigel looks at the party and says, "Do you think they're talking about us?"
If they are, they have yet to begin to see us meddle.
Belgara nods and says, unfortunately, yes. When we were passing the 2 cultists earlier that began to follow us, I picked up on their thoughts and know that they were specifically sent to find and destroy us from Vanthampur himself.
I spent all this time trying to avoid being a problem for that guy. He's a problem anyway.
Oh, there you are!
Nigel looks really worried about this note, visibly.
Belgara smiles and says very coyly, I do appreciate the flattering in their letter, though. It's so kind of them.
Nigel says, "I can't believe they didn't mention me at all."
I'm glad they didn't mention me.
Ruin thinks they would make good sacrifices.
Hikari's just like out for blood at this point. She's just so like beside herself, and she kind of looks at the rest of the party. She's like, I just wanted to exist among other people, and I just wanted to go on an adventure, and I wanted to have my pet crab, and now everything's wrong, and I don't like any of it.
Belgara turns back to, like, patting her and says, There, darling, don't worry, everything will be just alright.
It doesn't feel like it's gonna be alright. Nothing feels alright. Everything feels bad. This world is bad. Baldur's Gate is bad. I should have just stayed in the forest.
I hate Baldur's Gate just as much as you do, Takari.
Nigel moves in for a hug with Takari.
Takari, just doesn't know what to do with physical touch, and kind of just freezes up around everybody and just is miserable.
Okay, then in that case, Nigel backs off, says, Takari, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make you comfortable. But we're here for you, I think. I'm here for you. And then moves away and starts searching the other bodies.
In total, you find 12 silver and 2 copper.
Yes.
Okay, so you were on your way to Captain Zodge.
Yeah, Ergolf picked up the shield and put it on his back and is feeling a little bit more comfortable now.
Oh, Duro, we got 100 gold from that payout from
Yes.
from Clem Jasso. Okay. I think I have enough money. I'd like to stop by an armory and pick up some new armor, some studded leather.
Okay. After you... it can be on the way, actually. On the way to Basilisk Gate. That's fine.
If everyone's okay with it.
Yeah, I want to get some armor too. I'm looking for something. Looking for a chain shirt.
Yeah, Takari doesn't mind if they go do that. Takari's probably not inviting you. But she will, like, mope behind the group.
Come on, guys, let's go shopping. Sorry, crap. Just
My word.
yeah, Nigel's gonna sell his leather armor and buy studded leather.
Duro, I can put a chain shirt underneath my leather armor, right?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Why would you want to do that in the first place?
To
I
up
guess
my AC.
thematically, sure, but it wouldn't be like you wouldn't have two sets of armor.
Okay.
Duro, my armor class is now 15.
Nice. I'll make a note of that. Okay. So you just want to go speak to Captain Zodge while they're shopping, or do you want to like wait for them? Those of you who are not stopping to buy things.
Whatever Belgar wants, I'm just following behind her.
I don't think I need to
Takari.
buy anything.
Can Nigel go ahead and buy a 10-foot pole while he's here?
Yes, buy anything you want that you can afford.
Nigel will buy a 10-foot pole and some ball bearings.
Actually, how much is a healing potion?
Let me get my notes. They are 50 gold.
I'm gonna buy 5.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 150, right? If I'm doing math properly.
No,
No, it's 250.
250.
Thank you.
How much will the chain shirt be? I'm seeing 50 from D&D Beyond, but so I'm sure it's DM's discretion what the price would be.
Everyone go ahead and add a potion of healing to your equipment because I hand you each one of them.
The chain shirt is 50 gold.
Okay. Could I sell my leather armor to the keep, see if they want it and get a deal?
Sure. Half the original price, which would be
I believe 5.
5, because they don't.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna haggle. I'll get the chain shirt for 45 then.
Okay. So I'll just say that everyone waits for each other to buy things and then you go.
Yep.
Okay, so you buy everything you want. You're heading now to Captain Zodge, who is still at the Basilisk Gate dealing with the refugees who are coming into the city. Who's going to speak to him?
I am not this time. I think I left a bad impression last time, so I'm just kind of like with everybody, but waiting for someone to take the lead on this.
I walk up to Zaj and I stand a respectable distance away from him, but I have my arms folded, and I say to him, "The guards that you sent with us were cowards. One of them didn't make it, the other one ran away."
Nigel is going to support Aragoth and give him advantage on his whatever he's rolling here.
I'm not rolling anything. I'm just stating the fact that his guards suck.
Right on. So if it comes to a roll, Nigel will chime in and give you advantage.
Captain Zaj responds, "Unfortunately, with the refugees, we were not able to spare our best men to accompany you on your mission. But seeing as you've made it back, I assume things went well."
Takari steps up before anybody has a chance to speak. "Yeah, we killed your stupid cultist, and we killed more cultists, and they killed my crab, and we did it. So just give us a reward now. Thank you."
Pissed. She's pissed.
He says, "I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure he's a good crab."
"Get bent, Captain Hook. Give us a reward."
I put my arm like to the side on Takari, kind of like hold her back a little bit, and I look at Zaj and I say, "What have we done so far, and how much more do we have to do to get some kind of payment?" Some kind of support. Maybe not gold. Maybe we can get weapons. Maybe we can get potions. Well, we definitely don't want any more of your guards. We're just in the way.
"Seeing as you've helped me a great deal so far, I'd be willing to give you half your pay, but unfortunately, it still seems there is much work to be done."
Half our pay. There's more work. Is there any information you can tell us to help us out?
Well, yes. It seems with the information you've provided me already, it seems as though the Vanthempur family could be involved in all this.
Vathenpurs are powerful people. There's definitely no way we can take them on as we are now. So it's not going to happen anytime soon that we can do anything against them.
Yes, that is true. The Vanthempur family has very many connections in the city. But thinking on what Grand Duke Uther Vanguard would do, I think he would do what's right for the city and deal with the Vanthempur family.
What's our next step that won't get us killed?
Seeing as you've directed me to Amric Vanthempur and his dealings with the cults themselves, I would assume he would know more.
His name again?
Amric Vanthempur.
Emmerich.
He runs a business in the Low Tavern.
Aragoth looks at Bilgara and kind of asks her without saying anything, "What do you think?"
So Amric is the one that he's the older brother of Mortlock, right?
Yes, one of the older brothers, but he's the one who you discovered while you were searching the bodies in Insay Park. One of them had his business card on them.
Okay, he's not the one that sent the dudes
No, that
earlier.
was
No.
Thirstwell Vanthempur.
Okay.
For Nigel, you see with your inside check, he is pretty stoic in his response, so you could. He doesn't seem like he's wavering when he tells you about Amric.
He basically
Nigel.
wants us to go check out this Amric dude now.
Yeah, see what he knows.
I can offer my services, perhaps for his business.
Nigel elbows Aragoth, goes in for a whisper. Aragoth.
Hmm?
Ask him about his cow.
His who? Oh,
His cow.
his cow. Zaj. Then he looks back at Nigel and he says, "Who's his cow again?"
Nigel says his cow was carved into the blade underneath the bathhouse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do you know this name, Zaj? His cow.
This guy, I'm not quite sure who that could be.
Damn.
Nigel, roll a history check. Okay, never mind.
I'm trying to find the business card that had Amric's name on it. What was it? The
I have that on my stuff.
Okay.
Also, should Aragoth roll a history check since I mentioned it? The name to him. His cow.
Yeah, well, I guess I can use that advantage you gave me, right? Does that work
Yeah,
for you?
you can't really roll advantage on a history check. You know it or you don't know it.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead. Okay. Hiskal is a co-worker, I assume, or I suppose, of Ruin. He was a priest of Umberly.
Oh, right. His cow. Didn't Ruin mention him when we were down there when he found the body?
Yeah, we talked about it a bit.
Okay. See, the history check worked. Ruin, do you want to talk to Zaj about your fellow cleric, or was he a cleric?
He was a brother.
Is there anything you want to mention?
No, we don't discuss it outside the temple.
I see. Okay, Zaj, how do you expect us to talk to Emmerich without getting ourselves murdered in our sleeps?
Belgara looks up and adds to that statement and says, we already have one of the brothers on our tails chasing us through this city, and now you want us to risk it and have a second one?
Talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Zod, you ding-dong. Jesus Christ.
What I know of Emmerich, he is a prideful character. He's not one to have cultists lying in the dark, unlike his brother Thirstwell.
Belgara's gonna take the business card she has of his from the evidence that they collected and just kind of like flick it at him very nonchalantly and say, well, we already know that he's the one forging these refugee papers. What more do we need from him?
That is for you to decide.
Alright, Zaj, so we've cleared one cultist hideout. The other one, we might have left some people locked behind the door just to get ourselves out of there before we died. You said there's another one somewhere that we had to find?
Another what to find?
Another cultist hideout?
No, you've dealt with the ones that you've dealt with all of them. So Emmerich is in Low Tavern, Low Lantern, which is a tavern on the pier.
So it sounds like we need to go deal with Emmerich.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
looks at
sounds
Zaj
like
and asks, "Give us specific directions. What do you want us to do? Be as specific as possible."
Make him talk. We need to discover what exactly their plan is. Why would they be working with the Cult of the Dead 3? What is their end goal?
Okay. Can we leave with half of our pay then, before we go?
Of course.
Patrick gives Aragoth a fist bump.
Fist
He
bump back.
gives each of you 150 gold.
Dang.
Noise.
About time he paid us some money. Jeez.
Takari looks over as Captain Hook gives her her payment, and she kind of grimaces at him and then makes a very rude hand gesture.
Oh my.
Aragal smirks.
Because it took him long enough.
Oops, I stepped out. Yeah, Aragal just kind of like backs away and just makes his way towards the door. He's kind of brewing an idea in his head about what to do.
We ready to go?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belgar turns around and says, well then, let's go.
Should we long rest before we head out to our next
Definitely.
adventure? Yeah.
100%. I want all my spells for this.
So as Aragoth is standing waiting for you guys to approach, he's waiting for Belgara, and he looks at her and says, "There may be a way to get information from him without having to talk. I notice you have some abilities that might help."
Yes, I do.
The only thing is that he's a powerful man, and it might backfire, but just
Wow.
an idea.
Unfortunately, all of my abilities, he'll know when I use them against him, whether it's during or after. So we decide to take that route, which I'm not opposed to. It is my forte. Just know that we're in for a fight, though I think that's a given at this point.
Sorry, are we trying to figure more out about Captain Hook here? Captain Zaj?
No, Amric. The quest that Zaj is sending us on.
Oh, Emmerich, okay.
But in the meantime, I would suggest that we perhaps go take a rest. Regain our strength. I feel that Amric is going to be well surrounded by people and supporters. It's going to be quite risky what we're doing.
So it is not even midday yet. If you were to long rest, you would wake up close past sundown for sure.
Like closer to like 10 p.m. or something.
Yes.
Because how a long rest is like 8 hours.
Yes.
We could head to Elf Song. Maybe there's some information we can find. And then we long rest.
Nigel turns to Belgar and says, yes, if we were to rest now, I could sneak into wherever we need to go and do some recon work. It'd also give me some time to swindle some fools out of some money with this nice decanter that you've given me. Could sell some drinks in the street.
I think the cover of darkness may benefit us well in this case. Zaj said that he's located in this inn. Like, did he say like a specific part of the inn or where we would find him?
He did not mention where inside the inn,
Okay.
just that he knows that a business is being run there. So it's at Low Tavern or here. Well, Lantern, I keep saying Tavern.
Okay, so he just knows that he's running a business there. He doesn't even know if he's going to be there necessarily when we show up.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think a really good option is to go at night and maybe do a little snooping about.
That's a
Dakari
good
looks
idea.
at Dakari looks at Belgara and nods. She thinks that that's a great idea. I think that with her and Nigel's ability to stealth so well, that might give us a great advantage.
Agreed. And the remainder of us could perhaps just bide our time at the bar, pretending we're merely patrons.
Exactly.
Nigel signs on to this plan.
Should we disguise ourselves? Do we think that perhaps Emmerich already knows what we look like, judging by the fact that his brother is already searching for us and clearly knows what we look like?
Nigel rubs his chin and says, Belgar, surely this couldn't hurt.
Yeah,
I
it might
mean-
hurt more if he finds out that we're trying to fool him. I don't know.
I think he'll just think we're eccentric fellows with awful makeup.
I think regardless, we're looking for a fight. If you all want me to pry into his mind or attempt to charm him, like we're gonna be engaged in a fight with this person if we want to cross him. But if by chance he's not there, and it's just his lackeys, I mean, they'll be none the wiser. We can come up with brilliant disguises. She looks to Nigel and says, aren't you capable of such a thing?
Nigel is already pulling out his disguise kit.
Can you use that on us?
If everyone is willing, I could attempt a disguise for everyone.
I mean, unless anybody else has a better idea, I feel as though this might be our route to take.
I wonder if we can use our cultist robes that we snagged with the disguise.
Dakari pipes up with a finger. She goes, I would not like to put on a disguise. I would like to go with more guerrilla tactics.
We also
Okay.
don't
In
know.
honor
if,
of Reginald.
we also don't know if this gentleman likes to associate openly with the occultist.
True.
Yes, Sakari, I wouldn't think that you would need a disguise. I'm only speaking for me and Ruin and Aragoth.
Dakari nods. She understands now.
And then she looks at Ruin, and her voice becomes a little bit more timid than with everybody else, and she says, surely you wouldn't mind disguising yourself for the greater good of the party, yes?
Greater good? Scoffingly.
Oh god. She just
I
visibly shrinks.
I will do it to accomplish the goal. Do not think I do it for your good.
Thank you, Ruin. I do appreciate this.
Dakari was fully prepared to give Ruin the biggest and widest of doe eyes and ask her to do it for dear Reginald. But it does not seem as that is necessary. So she kind of like looks down and like looks at some bugs.
Yeah, a bit of resignation is set into Ruin's bones about this point. He's not happy about it at all.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of me and Takari like tag teaming, trying to convince Ruin things in the future.
Yeah.
this is gonna be a normal everyday thing for us.
It might be.
Absolutely.
Just lots of bartering with the tiefling,
Yeah.
Good luck.
Just
with this
Many doe
psychotic,
eyes.
murderous tiefling who wants the world to end all the time. Great.
Will the low lantern be open at night?
Yes.
I hope so. It's a fucking
Okay.
inn.
Yeah.
It'd be a shitty inn if it wasn't.
It would be a really shitty inn. I imagine it already is a pretty shitty inn. It's on the docks, let's be realistic.
I want to go somewhere safe for the long rest. I don't want to rest at the lantern because if they're looking for us, then that probably is a easy place for them to find us, especially when we're
No.
sleeping.
No, we're gonna go to Elf Song, I thought.
Yeah, but the low tavern
Yeah.
is where we find the.
Right, we're gonna rest
Right.
at Elf
Okay.
Song and then go
Yeah.
to Low Lantern.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, look, it's your girlfriend.
A couple.
Oh no.
A couple things. So at some point, Nigel's going to set up his decanter of endless pouring outside of this tavern, and kind of like rob them of their business. But also, when do you guys want me to disguise everyone?
On
I
our way
would
out in
say-
cover darkness.
Yeah, once we head out, under the cover
Nigel-
of darkness is probably the best.
Nigel will be maybe a block away from the Elf Song, then selling ale on the street side as if it were a lemonade stand.
Excellent.
I approve of this.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. So you're gonna go do that?
I'll be doing that, making
As a-
money.
As I walked by the half ogre, I just kind of like give her a nod and keep walking.
Oh my god, would you guys just kiss already?
Dakari would like to order one ale from the barkeep and then immediately go upstairs to that like sitting area up there.
Okay, it'll be 2 copper, and I'll move you over.
Belgara would just like to go to her room and immediately begin her rest.
Okay, that'll be 2 silver for the room.
Yeah, Rowan's going to do the same. He's going to rest right away.
Okay, another 2 silver.
Roger.
Okay, Duro, you can secretly tell me how much money I make throughout the night.
Or how much bail's going to be.
Yeah.
I like that my bathtub's still in my room. This makes me so happy.
I'm definitely going to be long resting as well.
Okay, you make 6 silver and 2 copper.
Dang. Daddy Warbucks. Gonna
I
be
make
fun in
more
the party
money.
after no time.
I make more money robbing people, I think.
Yeah, why
Uh,
even quest when you could just rob everybody blind perpetually?
Right?
Okay, so you all take your rest.
Wait, Duro, so as I walk by the half ogre on my way to upstairs, I ask her, aren't you tired?
It's the middle of the day.
It is in the middle of the day. But she responds, I don't get paid to be tired.
That's understandable. And I'm heading towards a room to sleep.
Okay.
Takari's going to chug her ale and then knock on Ruin's door with the full intent of giving him the doe eyes and asking if she can sleep under his bed, as she does every time they take a long rest.
As soon as you walk in the door, he'll just point to the floor under the bed.
Takari does what she does.
Duro, I assume that I've not been selling the ale all day, and when I walk back into the tavern, I walk past this guy with the beard. I'm going to attempt to sleight of hand pickpocket him.
Okay, just so you know, that is the same homeless man who sits around and listens into people's conversations.
Oh, ew! No, if he looks poor, I'm not going to try to steal from him.
Yeah,
Jesus
he's in
Christ.
rags right now. You spoke to him before. He's
Oh,
one
ew,
who-
he looks poor.
He was the one
Impressive.
who was writing down playwrights, or whatever those are called.
Does anyone look wealthy in this tavern at all?
Not like none that you could like walk past and steal from. It'd be kind of weird if you did, I think.
Oh, I mean, definitely. Okay, cool. Then Nigel's just going to head back up to the room and sleep then until it's time to go to the next area.
Okay, 8 hours later, it is well past sundown. It is dark outside.
Belgara, since she was the first to sleep, will be the first to rise, and she goes down. Actually, she's gonna go out to this meeting room and order food for everybody before they wake up. Just order a big dinner for everybody.
Okay. Usual food is crab cakes.
Oh no.
Too soon, Duro.
Are you serious?
Too soon.
Are
bro.
there
Yeah, too
other
soon.
options?
No, they have crab cakes and bread pudding.
I only order bread pudding for Takari.
Jesus Christ.
I
Duro,
order her an
too
extra
soon.
bread pudding.
They've always served crab cakes.
Yeah,
Oh my-
but that's
Too
the only
soon!
option. Too soon, Duro.
Too soon!
Perfectly timed, Duro. Well done.
He just died. She still has like tears in her eyes. Christ almighty.
Doesn't she get another crab though? Like, how does that work with rangers?
Don't worry about it. Just stop asking those questions.
Oh my god. Okay, regardless, I have dinner set on the table and ready for everybody before they come out. And well, if I write Takari's name on a little piece of paper for her seat, I don't even know if she can read, honestly.
Probably not. She's
Yeah,
got
I'm gonna-
pretty low intelligence.
I'm gonna go with probably not. So I just make sure that one of those meals is just bread pudding. Just 2 orders of bread pudding. How much does that run me?
That will be 2 silver.
Break in the bank.
Go ahead and wake up, head downstairs.
20 copper would be the equivalent of 2 silver, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm the asshole that pays in all pennies.
You had us an asshole.
Hey!
What? Did I say that out loud?
What?
Damn.
You're the
Whoa.
asshole last time I checked.
You're right. You're right. I take it back.
When Takari enters the room, she looks at all the crab cakes and immediately tears up.
Now
but
you are
she sees the bread
vampire.
thing and figures that was the one for her.
Yes. Belgara looks to Takari and says, I'm truly sorry, darling. It is the only thing they had on the menu. I did my best for you. Everybody, please eat up. Let's enjoy our dinner.
Takari. I'm sorry. Oh, I need a minute. That's fucking funny. Takari settles into her seat and just kind of nods at Belgara, and I understand, and kind of picks at her food.
You can bring Reggie back, can't you?
It won't be the same. I don't even want to talk about it. Why would you even bring that up? I think you get scared about me. Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
Belgara hands her the cloth from like her silverware and like just like, here, darling, just dry your eyes. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry, darling.
Nigel pats Takari on the back and pours her an ale from his decanter of ever pouring.
Takari accepts both items and with like a little nod and sniffles and drinks the ale and gets back to her food.
Nigel says that'll be 15 copper, thank you.
Takari says, get bent.
You'll enjoy your dinners. What do you do once you've finished?
Looks like it's time to don our disguises and head to... What's that place again?
Low Lantern.
Yep.
Yeah,
Low
that.
Lantern.
Well, I say that perhaps we should go out back and prepare ourselves. Want to do it in here and raise any suspicion amongst the patrons.
Yep.
Sorry, agrees.
I'll move you guys to the back of the building.
I can't see anything.
It's to the left. And then
Left
up.
and up.
Yeah, it's all dark for me, but it is dark outside, right?
Yes. Technically, it would be dark for you.
Okay, I am going to touch my amulet and cast light on it.
Okay. Can you see now?
I can see now. It's magic.
Literally.
Oh, it's magic.
Literally.
I guess now you'll start rolling disguise kit for everyone, one at a time.
Yes.
Takari does not need a disguise kit. She's gonna go stealth gorilla mode.
Nigel as well, but Nigel will also roll a stealth kit for himself. But he'll start with Ruin. Ruin, I'm gonna just roll the disguise kit for you.
Will you explain to us what we all look like?
Pretty bad disguise kit for Ruin.
Oh god.
That's probably because I was fidgeting and unhappy the entire time. It
Yes.
wasn't making it at all.
Extremely on brand.
Someone please
Yeah.
explain to me what Ruin looks like now.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
So, you know, like those old timey, like founding fathers, like, you know, white hair, curly wigs, and like looks kind of like, I don't know, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Oh god.
You're never getting healing again.
You're cut off.
Eric, I'll see this, and he's like, oh, do me, and he just like sits down and like puts his face up
Oh
and get ready.
no.
Hey.
Oh hey.
Not bad. Erica, if you look like Katy Perry.
He doesn't know this, and he's like, all right, cool, thanks.
Belgar is horrified, and walks up to Nigel very apprehensive, and she says, no fooling around now. These are disguises for a very serious matter.
Okay, so Nigel kind of gulps. He was like, oh shit. Okay, I better get this one right.
Oh my fucking god.
Nigel is way too nervous. Okay, this one is just trying to think of an example of like a really bad like makeup job. Someone
You could just like put a hat on them.
you
Draw
just get a
mustache
hat.
on her.
you
Sorry about that.
scared him, so he just puts a hat on your head to disguise you.
And he holds up a mirror to Belcara from the disguise kit and asks Belcar what she thinks.
Wait, you put a hat on me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's the hat? What does it look like? What kind of hat are we talking here?
it's like a bowler's hat.
Oh my
Ergo
god.
sees you at the mirror, and he's like, oh, let me see.
Belgar just sighs and closes her eyes and says, this is not going, this is obvious. I'm not
Okay,
disguised at all.
Takari would like to offer her porcelain dragon mask to Balgara to kind of make things a little bit better.
Oh.
Hey.
Maybe Takari can roll a disguise kit.
Just roll with the... No, we'll just do the advantage.
Advantage, okay.
Counted as helping.
There it is.
Belgar looks like a Jabberwocky.
So am I wearing the mask now? Is that my disguise now?
Yeah. And
Okay.
actually, the disguise kit would put you at a 19 and not a 17 since my original roll was with an advantage.
All right. So I have the mask on and I throw my hood up from my robe over my hair to cover my silver lock. That's probably the most obvious defining feature of me. And I go ahead and tuck my amulet into the front of my robe as well, because it is yet another defining thing about me. And I say to the party, I'm feeling much better now, and I think we should go ahead and make our way there.
Ned's just going to disguise himself real quick, too. Looking sharp.
Why do my lips taste like candles?
What?
Wax lips.
Just wax lips.
Nice.
Yep.
Amazing.
Okay.
Wow.
You've all, with your disguises done, do you head out to Low Lantern?
Thank God you are stealthing, Nigel.
Can I roll stealth now, or should I wait?
We'll wait until we get there.
Okay.
Okay, now roll. Let me give you the description of this area. Fog obscures the Low Lantern until you get within a few hundred feet of it, whereupon its tall mast and creaking bulk comes into view. The converted ship has rigging but no sails and is anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify the lantern or the tavern is open for business.
Kari looks at Aragoth and holds her hand up to signify him that this time you have to wait. Nigel and I will be going stealth while you guys kind of hold it down.
Okay, I'm stealthing too, but I'll back up as stealthy support if needed.
I've got blind again.
Sorry, I had my lights on the wrong layer.
Damn these eyes.
My eyes! These special eyes!
These eyes are crying. Nobody?
No.
No, I caught
Sorry.
it. Super bad.
Yes!
Sorry. No, I didn't.
Yep.
Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's a miracle!
Okay, I just need to fix all my lights.
While we're getting ready to start, Kari kind of does a once over, make sure she has everything she needs, especially dagger and bow. But then she hears something. She hears something in the water, something splashing around, but she says nothing of it.
Okay. You may climb up the staircase and enter Low Lantern. I'll just send you guys downstairs, actually. Okay, I think I messed up. Oh, okay, 1 second.
Okay.
No, I think all my lighting's right. Can you guys see to that? No. Okay, I know what I did wrong. I forgot to add the door.
Oopsies.
Okay, there was a door there. Okay, so you are on the main deck, or on the first layer of the ship. This is the busiest and noisiest part of the ship, and it reeks of sweat, cheap ale, rotting timbers, and old vomit. You can
Ew.
see 3 bouncers position themselves so they can see everything that happens here. The tavern is lit by hanging oil lanterns at whatever natural light slips through the glass hatch and the ship's grimy portholes. A woman is seated at the short end of the bar with her crab familiar on her shoulder. Well met! My name is Lerla Thundereth, but folks around here call me the Captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place.
Aragol's gonna take a seat at the bar.
Yeah, Belgara follows and says, I would love a glass of wine.
Nigel rubs his hands together and says, I'd love to give it a chance.
Bruno goes sit by Belgara.
Aragol just talks to the barkeep and asks, "How's business? Anything new? What's going on?"
Everything's been going fine here so far. I've been in business not for long. I inherited this place from my father.
Who's your father?
Dendrith.
Dendrith. As he hears this, Aragol is kind of looking around to scope the area, and he sees the 2 pale-looking, white-haired people sitting at the table. And,
Those are 2 drow sitting at the table.
Yeah. He looks back at the barkeep and asks, "Do you know who they are?"
I don't know much about them. I do know that they are brother and sister, though. It says that they are traveling the world.
Drow, pretty shady. Some pretty shady characters in this world still. Generally speaking.
Typical drow are on the shady side, yes.
I heard stories about a good drow.
So there's a game of chance going on at this bar?
Yes, Baldur's Bones, of course.
Not just gonna play Baldur's Bones, but using a sleight of hand to try to cheat these folks out of some money.
Okay, I'll have you do that. Roll a 3d6. Does anyone else plan to do anything?
No, I'm not gonna gamble. I'm gonna ask what's going on downstairs. Ask the barkeep. Are we allowed down there?
Yes, we have rooms down on the lowest floor. The floor directly below us, though, has a business running through it.
Business? What kind of business?
I can't say for sure. I do know that the Vanthemper family is running the business, but I don't typically meddle with their affairs.
Are they here now?
No, they've gone home for the evening.
Aragorn stands up and just double checks. It's okay if I head downstairs then, yeah?
Of course, the ship is yours.
Okay.
Takari would also like to move down there, but she'd like to do it as stealthily as possible, as to not garner any attention to her existence whatsoever.
Ergoth lets her, and he just says, right behind you.
Okay, go to 2. So let's see. Let me pull my notes for this. This lantern lounge fills an entire deck and is lit by oil lanterns hanging from the 8-foot-high ceiling. The windowless deck contains a bar, couches, coffee tables, and tables where patrons can socialize and gamble. There are 3 bouncers standing in plain view across the deck, and a pair of couches and a coffee table rest near the aft wall.
Is there anything that kind of looks off, or anything that Takari can kind of like peep over on, kind of this while she's still stealthing?
You do not notice anything peculiar at this point.
Alright, Takari's gonna move about the area if she can. Do the bouncers have anything that would be identifying on them?
They appear to be similarly dressed to the men that were upstairs.
Okay. And what about these stairs? Is there any way that Takari can make her way down these last set of stairs, or does that lead down to like where rooms are?
That is where the rooms are. We could go down there.
Yeah, Takari would like to go down there.
Okay.
I'm heading down as well.
Anything that sticks out, or does she hear anything that would pique her interest?
Nothing of note. None of the guests' cabins are being occupied.
Oh, here's a door.
Yes, there's a door there.
Can I put my ear to the door and hear or listen to see if I hear anything?
Roll a perception check.
I mirror Takari exactly. Put my ear to the door. With my weird Katy Perry makeup all up in her face.
Takari rolls her eyes out of it. Doesn't say anything. We rolled almost exact same rolls.
Yeah.
You do not hear anything on the other side, though the door is locked.
Looks like we have a job for Nigel. Should we head back?
Takari looks at Aragoth and says, "You go get Nigel, I'll stay here."
You do notice, though, that the door is rusted and could very easily be opened by a little force.
Well, Aragoth, do your thing.
Okay. I take a step back, and I try to Sparta kick the lock.
Nice.
Roll a athletics check. You try as you might, but it seems that the rusted door is still intact enough, so you're not able to open it.
Dakari like kind of at Aragoth and says, "Back up. Let me try." And she also tries to kick the door.
You trying to pick the door?
No, kick the door.
Okay.
Never mind.
Aragorn like catches you as you fall back.
Yep.
Heavy door.
Okay.
All right. You know what? Step aside real quick. And he draws his bow.
We're gonna get this door open. God damn it!
Yeah, even if the whole boat hears you.
I'm gonna planar warrior bow this door.
Okay, you're gonna hit the door lock.
That hits the lock, perhaps, maybe? No?
Yes,
Yeah.
hits
Okay.
the lock.
Nice.
Or 1 force, so 11 force damage total.
Okay, the arrow shatters the lock and the door opens.
Let me
Dakari,
run to the ladder or the steps real quick. Make sure we're clear.
yeah, Dakari at last looks pleased with Aragoth. And she tries to open the door as quietly as she can.
Okay, Takari opens the door and sees that it is an empty bedroom.
Is there anything in that? Anything?
There's a bed, a desk, and a dresser.
Can I search the desk?
Yes, go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna search as well.
Takari does not find anything in the desk, and Ergoth does not find anything either.
Dakari kind of hangs her head and sighs. And then goes to she's gonna want to go back up the stairs where that second floor is where the business is.
Okay. Look, Gara, what did you want to do?
I just wanted to strike up a conversation with the bartender.
Okay.
So I asked her, you said there was a business on the second level of the ship. What kind of business do they do?
Like I said to your friend earlier, I'm not entirely sure what the Vanthemper family does down there, but seeing as that they're one of the most powerful families in the city, I could not refuse.
I see, that's fair. Do you know their hours of usual operation?
Yes, someone is down there in the morning, and then they leave about midday and come back just before nightfall.
Just one person?
Yes, I believe his name is Emric.
I see. And he's normally alone? Seems a bit odd for a business. Just one person alone.
I assume it's more personal that way.
I guess so. You said he normally comes back at nightfall.
Yes, but not for too long, though. He's also there in the morning.
I see. Oh, thank you. I mean, I was just curious. The ship is a very interesting place. I've never been before. And where did you say your rooms are located?
On the lowest floor.
Perhaps, I could rent a few rooms for the evening? I've never slept on a ship overnight. It seems so thrilling.
Yes, we have a buy one, get one free offer at the moment.
Oh, I love a good BOGO. Now you're speaking my language.
As you are in the middle of this conversation, you hear the sound of clanking armor coming down from above. A cloaked figure approaches the bar. One gloved hand rests on the hilt of a longsword. The other pulls back a cowl to reveal the face of a teenager with brown skin, red hair, and a haunting gaze.
Scott
rolling?
Tannerman.
Jesus Christ. I made you eat your parents.
Okay. speaks.
Does he look familiar? Oh, sorry, go on, Duro.
No, you don't recognize her directly, but you do recognize that she is wearing an emblem you're familiar with. She's wearing, you can just faintly see as she's walking the emblem of the Order of the Companion hanging around her neck. She says to the to the owner, "My name is Rhea Mantamorn. I'm looking for a man named Emmerich Vandenberg. I hear he runs a business here. Have you seen him?" And the woman responds, "I can't say I know him, or I can't say that I've seen him recently, but he does come here often."
What do we know about the Order of Companions so far?
What you know is that they are an holy order of El Terrell. Pretty much, you could think of them as a paladin order,
Right.
but they're of the companion who. Let me find my note for the companion. This is all in your notes too. I'll just tell you so you know. It's a second magical sun that hovers above the steep El Terrell, and it is a symbol of the realm and its defenders, the Order of the Companion. It was created when one Davius Krieg, a high priest of Torm, pleaded to the gods to save El Terrell from a undead infestation that was plaguing El Terrell at the time. And so their answers were, or their prayers were answered, and a second sun appeared and destroyed all of the undead, and the companion has stayed above El Terrell ever since.
And in terms of the companion things that we've found so far, that was on victims, right? Of like the cultists?
Yes.
Okay. I'm paying very close attention to her, but I'm not like interjecting just yet. I'm just kind of watching and waiting, listening.
She continues a conversation with the owner. She says, "I seek to find what happened to El Terrell, and I believe the Vandenberg family is responsible." And the woman responds, "That is something that I would not know about. I'm sure you can speak with him in the morning." And the red-headed woman responds again, "I would be waiting in... I would take a room then, please. And so she orders a room, and we staying for the night.
How
Well-
much am I paying for the rooms that I got?
1 silver.
Whew. Breaking my bank. Can't have this.
It was 2 silver at the Elf Song Tavern.
I'm trying to head back upstairs to where the rest of the party is.
So is the Order of Companions chick, is she staying up here at the bar, or does she look like she's going downstairs to her room?
She's going to go downstairs. To her
I
room.
promptly get up and follow her.
Ruin will follow Belgara.
Okay, she heads down to the room. I forgot to make a token for her. So let me find one real quick. Okay, I don't have one specifically for her, so let's do this one.
Oh, she looks so familiar. I'm sorry.
10 NPC tokens that are human I can use. That I've made up at least.
I approach her before she enters her room. Hey, look, there we go.
Yeah, that one's better.
Yeah, it's way better. Now she doesn't look familiar. And I say, excuse me, ma'am. Could I possibly speak with you for a moment? It's about Amric, the man you mentioned.
Do you know more about Amric than I do?
I do not know. What do you know of Amric?
I don't know much about him, save for that he is of the Vanthipur family. What I do know about him, though, is that he runs a business down here. And why I'm looking for him is I think he has my leader hostage.
Belgara is going to pull out the necklace from the Order of the Companions that she found on one of the bodies in the sewers and hand it to the woman and say, does this look familiar to you?
Yes, it does. It's of the Order of the Companions.
And you say that you think he's holding your leader hostage.
Yes, Davius Krieg. I saw Davius being escorted by 4 guards of the Vanthipur family. He was being taken to the upper city. But as, of course, I'm not allowed up there, so I was not able to follow.
And what did you think you would do coming here all on your lonesome?
It was only after I arrived here did I discover this. I was helping refugees come here.
And do you know the fate of those refugees?
I do not. I was ambushed by Flaming Fist when I first arrived here.
By flaming fists? What were they doing here?
Trying to round up all the refugees.
Or what?
I and a few of the refugees managed to get into Baldur's Gate before the gates closed. But the Flaming Fist found us, and we all scattered. So I do not know the fate of the refugees.
Belgara kind of turns her head and looks to Ruin and says, story keeps getting stranger and stranger.
I myself was almost captured by the Flaming Fist, but I wounded the soldier with my longsword before fleeing down an alley.
I'm assuming we don't know anything about this side of the Flaming Fists.
Since you are from Baldur's Gate, you would know about the Flaming Fist. This isn't like, it's pretty in the normal for them to be like thugs. So her saying that they were being like thuggish is not out of the normal.
I just don't understand why the Flaming Fists would be so adamant about knowing these dealings with refugees and the cultists if they themselves are gathering up refugees.
I cannot say for myself, as I am not of Baldur's Gate.
Well, I can tell you that me and my party are also here to speak with Amaric. Though I don't think it will be an easy conversation. He has his hands in some pretty nefarious things in Baldur's Gate involving cultists, and I think it perhaps is going to be a very dangerous conversation, but if you would like to know more, then maybe you can join us in this quest.
I would be happy to join you.
Wonderful. We have a fairly large party of very talented individuals, a bit scattered right now, just going to kind of reconning the situation here. What kind of specialties do you have, darling?
In my time in the Order of the Companions, I myself have martial abilities that I know would surely be of help to you.
Wonderful. Well, we all have rooms here for the evening. Perhaps we could rise early and surprise this Amaric friend in his place of business.
Yes, and I'm sure I could fill in your companions with what else I know.
Wonderful. I say we get everybody together and have a meeting down here, away from earshot of any potential listeners.
Agreed.
Nigel, you make 6 silver from your gambling.
Sweet.
I wanted to reserve all the rooms that I could while I was up there. How much silver would that be?
You were doing what, sorry?
I was reserving all the rooms that I could. Like, I didn't want to leave any open rooms when I was upstairs.
Okay, let's see. Each one is 1 silver each. I don't think you'd want to sleep in the one with the broken door.
Well, that's something I want to talk to Nigel about.
Okay. So it would be 7 if you include the broken door one.
Okay, I'll include the broken door one then.
Can we fix the broken door?
Nigel has mending. Nigel has a spell mending. He can fix the door.
Probably for the best.
Go ahead.
One of the plans Nigel had was, while gambling with the people at the bar, he was going to ask them about Vanthaper. So he was going to perhaps roll an investigation. See if they knew.
So the barkeep or the owner is the only one that would know anything about him, and you've already gotten all the information from her.
Okay.
And she told us that Emmerich goes downstairs during the night in the morning as well.
Yes, the lair just above you.
Just above, okay. Does Emmerich sleep here?
No, he sleeps in. I guess you wouldn't know, but you could assume he sleeps in the Vanthaper Manor in the villa in the upper city.
Okay.
He doesn't sleep around poor people.
As Nigel said, ew.
Ew.
If they look poor.
Filthy peasants.
As Ergoth came downstairs and sees a lady, he asks, "Who's this?" And I assume I get filled in on who she is. Can I roll insight on her?
Sure. She responds, My name is Rhea Manselmorn.
I ask as I roll with insight, are you here to help us?
I suppose our agendas align, so yes.
Can I tell if she's lying with that roll?
She was pretty sincere in her response. No, she didn't flinch or anything. And she looked you directly in the eyes.
Okie doke.
Not just gonna pickpocket her, which is not.
God damn it. Belgara looks at the party and says, she is also seeking out Emmerich for answers. And I said she is more than welcome to join us, as greater numbers will be more powerful against just a single man. She is of the Order of the Companions, and she believes that Emmerich and his people have taken their leader hostage. As we already know, we've found bodies of the Companions in the sewers of Baldur's. Things do not look good for your leader, my dear friend.
Sakari kind of looks her up and down and raises a brow at her, very suspicious.
So what's our next move? Should we wait for Emmerich here, or should we try to meet him somewhere? Do we know where he's going?
I believe we should wait for him here. We have the rooms ordered, and he'll be coming here in the morning like clockwork, it seems. Perhaps we can beat him to his area? Maybe hide and surprise him when he gets here?
As she's saying this, I look at Nigel and I say, what do you think about a little sneak attack on this guy?
Is Nigel wrist deep in her pockets at this point?
She doesn't have any pockets, actually.
Oh.
That's not a pocket, Nigel.
Nigel?
Oh my god. Rude.
You guys. It's Duro, I don't know. So I don't find anything, Duro.
No, she actually doesn't have anything on her.
This is our bad sitcom moment where we all just join in together and say, "Oh, Nigel."
Yeah,
Nigel.
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun.
I see that meme dog with a smile as we say that.
Who else but Nigel?
Sakari looks at Aragoth and back at Nigel. sucks in a breath and she goes, if there's a place for me to hide in that room, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to do what I can to get the jump on this guy.
Belgara asks you guys if, did you happen to see any good places in the second level to hide or find anything at all for that matter?
Dakari looks at Aragoth and like shoots him a look that says, don't tell her about the broken door.
Don't tell Mom. She's gonna get mad.
She'll get real mad. But she looks back at Belgara trying to like smooth herself and act as if she didn't just burst down a door with Aragoth that led to absolutely nothing. And says, well, they were bouncers down there, so not a whole lot of places to hide. But I'm not sure if there's anything I didn't see. But there were 4 bouncers, Duro.
There were 3.
3,
but there are a bunch of tables you could, or couches you could hide behind.
So Takari mentions that and suggests, I'd be willing to not sleep under Ruin's bed for one night. And I'd like to try and hide there all night if I can.
Sleep under a table instead?
As I do.
Belgara says, well, I'm well rested. I don't believe I'll be seeking sleep anytime soon.
Same.
Yep.
It'll be another 6 hours before he shows up.
Perfect.
But we'll stop there for tonight.
Wonderful. Oh, Nigel.
Good job, everyone.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, Nigel. Good work, everybody.
I feel an intervention coming on with Niall at some point, or Nigel.
What can I say? He's got sticky fingers.
I feel like we're gonna be definitely bailing him out of jail.
Yep.
All that coin he's earned is going to be his bail money.
Yep. He's gonna have to trade his fancy decanter.
Yep.
Fucking delinquent.
I tell you.
All right, good job, everyone. I didn't
Yeah,
expect that combat at the beginning to take as long as it did. I should have not used so many mobs.
That was difficult and upsetting.
Or Takari.
We did
Still reeling. Still reeling. But they are by the water, so who knows? I don't know where crabs live.
They live in your soul. Your crab does anyway.
He lives in my heart.
That's about the only place, because he's kind of dead, so.
They live in your
Yeah.
underwear until you hit them with the shampoo.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah.
Foul!
That's a hell of an image to send us off with.
You're welcome.
Thank you.